chase murderers, con men, and men who smile too easily. But this isn't just one person anymore. Up north, the SEALs are born into a world already watching them through the sights of a loaded gun. The papers call it industry and tradition. I call it what it really is: cold-blooded murder. Hopefully what I found out today changes those headlines for good. I've talked to fishermen. They told me it puts food on the table, keeps the lights on when the sea turns her back on them, that ever since the cod went away, seal has shot up on the menu. That's the real problem. Everyone has a reason. This time that line between murder and marketing was so blurred even I couldn't see through it. But on the ice, that line doesn't exist at all. Or at least by the time you saw it, that club would have already flew through your dome. People ask why I care so much about these white coats. I say only difference between them and me is that I ain't getting clubbed in the head. And in the far north, this might be the warmest justice these seals get. And they're super cute. So you finally came. Thank you for coming. Now I'm gonna have to ask you a couple of questions, and the details might get a little harsh. If you don't want to recall, that's fine. I ain't gonna make you remember all that. But we do need details if we want the papers to cover your story. You understand? So help me help you. Now you let me know when you're ready. I've got your file right here. You just let me know.
I am ready.
Okay, let's start. They put a limit on the amount of harp seals the hunters can kill, the total allowable catch. This year is 250,000 for harp seals. How do you feel about that?
It's good, but it's just a number. At the very least, we won't be hunted to extinction like the Atlantic walrus.
Next question. Seal pups are often born on the ice and can't swim well for the first few weeks. What happens to pups during the hunt?
Pups depend on their mothers for food and love. When the mothers are killed or scared away, the pups are left alone on the ice. And without that support, they will die.
The hunt is often defended as an economic activity for coastal communities. How do seals respond to this argument?
I understand humans need to live, but our lives are not resources. There are other ways to support communities that don't involve killing families on the ice.
And what about the indigenous hunters?
I'm a seal. I'm opposed to all seal murder. Though the indigenous hunters somewhat respect us, and I get it, it's survival of the fittest on the ice. But these big fishing companies send out all these hunters just for our skins and fat. They leave the rest of us rotting on the ice. And to make this clear, I don't like any of them. But one is better than the other.
Sealskin prices have been going down ever since anti-sealing campaigns have been becoming increasingly more vocal. How do you feel about them?
They're good. They're doing good work. But in the end, that just means we're worthless. So hopefully that means they'll stop coming after us. Or that means they'll start killing more of us.
Supporters of the hunt say it's regulated by the government. New regulations make seals feel safer.
Rules may exist, but fear still spreads across the ice. We don't understand regulations. We only know the sound of a gun or the boats or footsteps. Even with the rules, lives are lost.
Now, seal products like fur and oil have been sold internationally, though many countries have banned seal fur imports. What does that mean to you?
Germany, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, they're all taking a step in the right direction. It gives us hope. When countries say our fur should not be sold, it feels like our lives are finally being valued more than profit.
And, one final question. How do you feel about the seal hunt?
I remember it like yesterday. The sun was out. They came on the ice, a whole boatload of them. It was 1986, the year before they banned the murder of seal pups. But it was a year too late for my family. They came at us with axes and guns and hackabicks. They let loose on that ice. And for what? Because we're eating their fish? Their fish? All their fishing is their problem, not ours. We don't even eat in our season. It's these damn commercial fisheries and seal hunters. I just want a future where seal pups can grow up without fear, where the ice is quiet again, and where humans don't interfere in our lives. Is that so much to ask?
Thank you for your time. I know it's difficult, but we're gonna get your story on the front page. You hear me? That I promise. I'll be in touch.